Kiki is a man who's studying in high school. He lives with his mother in Benton. Kiki is a good child, but his mother often thinks badly of him. One time, Kiki came late to his home, extending, usually a high school student, returned from school. His mother is waiting because Kiki doesn't give his.
Jangan gitu.
Where have you been? At this time, you just come home.
Just finished working on the assignment, Mom.
When did you do the assignment until this hour? Do you work or do you play?
I finished my work, Mom. I also have a traffic jam, so I came late.
Are you lying to me? You are following a neighbor child who likes to play, hang out, and smoking.
No, Mom. Kiki is really working in the task.
Just watch out. If I get you caught playing, hang out, smoking, later I won't give you a pocket money. I don't want if you guys like that.
I want to go to my room.
A few moments later, Kiki suddenly fell down and was unconscious with what he did last night. After the night passed, in the morning when his mother had waked up from her sleep and then entered to Kiki's bedroom, she turned out that he was not in his room, and mother realized that her son had not slept at home last night and made her worried, angry, and disappointed.
Aduh.
As far as your I like that, I am happy. I'll fix your problem.
No, the problem is just a moment.
Yes, then you like this. Let's just come along with me.
Then Kiki thinks of Asep's invitation. What if he doesn't go home tonight? Do his mother will change her mind? Then do not accost him back and apologize him. He quickly make he quickly made the decision to follow Asep's invitation without knowing it. Asep has taken him to a house where there are only Asep and Kiki and things that were forbidden by religion and state. The place is so dark and hot that the two of them arrived there.
Let's try it. You're going to fix your problem for tonight.
I will drink it. I was dizzy with the problem that I was tired.
A few moments later, Kiki suddenly fell down and was unconscious with what he did last night. After the night passed, in the morning when his mother had waked up from her sleep and then entered to Kiki's bedroom, she turned out that he was not in his room, and mother realized that her son had not slept at home last night and made her worried, angry, and disappointed.
Did you sleep last night? Didn't you go to school?
Yes, mom. Last night I fell asleep at Asep's house.
Never mind that. It's difficult to say that you are fighting and you have to stop the school. It's useless for the school to continue.
It's up to you. I just got tired.
Then later, I'll enter you to a boarding school so that you will change and I don't worry about you anymore.
What is the boarding school? It's not for me to enter boarding school. I want to go to school.
What do you want to do? Tomorrow, I'll enter you to the boarding school.
And finally, Kiki was unable to argue with his mother's words and was forced to obey her mother's wish. They finally went to the pesantren. Arriving at the destination, Kiki got a face that he was so forced to walk with his mother and then go to the room of the teacher who had a boarding school. When he met the teacher's wife, who had a boarding school, Kiki suddenly saw one of his close friends when he was in junior high school. His friend had already been in the pesantren. Then they finally entered the room.
I'm sorry, Mom. I want to enter my child here. Please guide him. Hopefully, he can change step by step. If you don't, please give me direction to him.
Well, Mom, it has become my responsibility and I will direct it to your child. If I can, I know the reason why you broke him.
So, this is the reason why he was very difficult to be advised. Every time he was advised, he always did not want to obey what I said. And it was difficult to manage him. So I want to change and according to the rules if arranged, like children in general.
Oh, it's so bad. I'll direct it later and hopefully it will be in accordance with what I'm asking for.
Well, I hope my child can change for the better.
And finally, Kiki was unable to argue with his mother's words and was forced to obey her mother's wish. They finally went to the pesantren. Arriving at the destination, Kiki got a face that he was so forced to walk with his mother and then go to the room of the teacher who had a boarding school. When he met the teacher's wife, who had a boarding school, Kiki suddenly saw one of his close friends when he was in junior high school. His friend had already been in the pesantren. Then they finally entered the room.
Assalamualaikum. So we are here too? How long has it been?
Yes, I am here a week ago. I was also invited to boarding school because my mother didn't like my stubborn and naughty style. Finally, I was put in here. Why are you doing here too? Aren't you the same as the one in the boarding school?
Well, at first I also thought about what my mom put me in here. Just because I was naughty, I could fix it at home too.
That first, but after entered here, It turned out that my thoughts were such a big mistake, and indeed the goal of the parents was very good. And after all, for our goodness too. I really experience it now. Lucky you were given a place like this, let us change our slave from now in, if we so we can also change to what they want to be.
But teach me slowly to make it easier to change my old behavior.
Okay, carry out boss. Let's start our new life.
Okay, I said.
After that, a few years later, finally, Kiki and Asep were able to accept everything that he was got in an area that was really very graduate, so it should not be arbitrary to act as he pleased because this is a new environment which is also different condition and environment condition surrounding until finally they have turned into students who are intelligent and make their parents proud.